Va salute. This is Troy Pacelli of Last Call, and I'm just here to let you know that the following live stream is rated R for adult language, highly inappropriate jokes, and oh, who the are we kidding? We have no idea what is going to come out of Gorilla's mouth. Viewer discretion is advised.
What you talking about, Gorilla? What you talking about, Gorilla?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to a special live stream here where we are discussing Star Trek's past tense and the Bell riots. Star Trek made one unforgivable mistake in this episode. It is completely unforgivable. With me to discuss this, I got Sci-Fi Sit-Dan. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. And Gorilla, just for heads up, it's been a long time since I last seen this episode, so I may be a little rusty on a few scenes.
Oh, you'll know the mistake what I'm talking about here. All right, and in the chat, we got Jim's Landscaping LLC, #1 Commodore Productions. He goes, hello. Well, hey there, Jim. And you say hello to everyone. If you want to join the panel, I got the link right here.
Yeah, just remember, try not to be a troll and show unwanted videos unless Gorilla likes that type of stuff to show up.
We'll get to that road when we get to it. So I'm just gonna. Oh, actually, I wanted there it is. Okay, I got it. So we're gonna. And if you want a super chat there, I do got the tip link in the chat there. Not obligated though.
Yeah, because Gorilla already has his used car due to insurance.
Oh. Yeah, let's just go to another thing altogether. All right.
So, what happened to the Cosby link, Gorilla?
What? We're not watching. We're not watching. We're discussing this episode. We're just gonna go flash. We're gonna flash through it. It's not gonna be. There's certain scenes where we'll talk about in depth, but we're not gonna do like a scene by scene review like we do for the Waltons. But yeah, you head to Earth, blah blah for Symposium. Now Cisco can order. Now here's the thing. I think on this. O'Brien says, "Oh, I'm the enlisted man. I can't be forced to go to this stuff." That bullshit. Cisco can order you to go to. You wear the Starfleet uniform. Blah blah blah. Quark wants to end. Greg gets help.
Oh yeah, and Gorilla, and it looks like Wesley Germ caught one of his relatives. That's why he's not be able to join us.
Yeah, welcome, Germ. Sorry you can't join us. There.
And this all happens due to a transporter accident, right?
Yeah. Yeah, there's something about buildup of chronotons, but you think they would See, here's another thing. They go, oh, this is one of those things that, why did they should have been scrubbing the hull if they knew that these particles were building up, but blah, blah, blah. That's get it. Now, here's where we get it. Here, this episode here got a lot of things right. And here's where I want. They get sent back in time somehow, temporal. And they got sent back to the August, like between August 31st here, 2024, and September 2nd of 2024. They're pretty much stranded there for 3 days. So they got the cops acting kind of right for these city cops, because I've seen these city cops acting like a bunch of assholes. They're tired of doing the job, but the only thing they got the whole feel of it right. People's mental health aren't getting taken care of there. The homeless there aren't getting taken care of, and you got the freaking criminals just running around. The only difference is they're not walled off right now. Now in San Francisco, I don't see the piles of shit everywhere, and I got proof that there's a reason why it's called San Francisco. I got proof of that. I will, if I have to, pull up the poop map. Which, Sit-Dan, how do you feel about your tax dollars going to clean poop off the sidewalks there in San Francisco?
Well, well, it is. I'm not sure which rule it is. I think it's either the civil services that involved with cleanup efforts. If it's their job to spend their money that way, then if they're trying to make the city a better place or
Eh,
clean it to make it look better,
it,
then it's money well spent.
instead of providing public restrooms for the homeless people and that, and providing shelters for the homeless people with restrooms, and if they do defecate on the sidewalk, give them hefty fine or even jail time. There, said they spent $72 million a year cleaning the shit off the sidewalks that shouldn't even be there in the first place.
Either too few bathrooms, or people just don't care.
The reason right here is you got mass homeless population that doesn't have much for shelters there, and the prices of everything out in California, more and more people are getting homeless. Plus, there is a lack of public restrooms there. But the main reason there is they also don't punish it anymore. They just go clean it up. Someone else's problem. But you guys got these guys acting like jackasses. They got robbed of their pins, blah blah blah.
Yeah, type of words aren't used nowadays, or are they?
The what?
Those words are not used today, or are they still? What if they said that in the video?
What word?
Pimp and all that. If they say that in the episode,
A pimp?
yeah, or pimp.
No. I have no idea what you're going on about.
Never mind.
Like a pimp, as in like a hooker, like the guy who has to slap the hookers around, or slap the hookers' customers around.
No, well, you said when they were being dragged off, like you said, it looks like they were being pimped.
Oh no, they're getting dragged off to go get put into the sanctuary districts, which was a policy some asshole in California was proposing to do with the homeless people. Just push them out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. And that's where this episode story came around as a warning.
Yeah, that happened in the late 90s, whenever this episode came out, where a certain politician wanted to do that to just basically move the problem out of sight, in other words.
Yeah. Hey there, Jim. He says hello again. Welcome. No.
Hello, Jim.
She's talking about getting jacked, blah blah blah. And here's another thing. I hardly believe that a rich, successful man who owns like a TV studio and all that would be this nice to a person sleeping out in the middle of the street there. Granted, he was wanting to get in her fucking pants, but there's easier ways to get. But I highly doubt he will have gone this much trouble to help her out. Because most rich people don't do that.
No, they're pompous little twits.
Yeah, so blah blah blah. He's helping him out. Good thing found her. Blah blah blah. Then they're talking about it didn't beam out. Blah blah blah. Problems. Here they get thrown in the sanctuary district, and Bashir couldn't feel it. They know they're in San Francisco. They couldn't believe it. Blah blah blah. I can't play much. But they're talking about their being on the Papa's ass. They're thinking we made several mistakes.
I gotta say, it sure hits pretty close to home. All these scenes nowadays.
Yeah. Stop by to say hi and bump the algorithm. Have a good night, fellas. See ya, DJ. The government is not fit to take care of the poor and indigent. That's the role of the social organizations like the church. Yeah, but the churches weren't sure as hell weren't doing it. And welcome, Penny. Welcome. So,
if the social organizations like the church are responsible for that, well, it takes money to take care of the poor and make sure they're fit and healthy and have the right services to take care of them. And that's all I'm going to say about that right there.
Just a second. Sorry, had to talk to the daughter there. Tell her to knock it off. No, this is kind of like an interesting computer, but did they really think that computers were going to be like this in the future? Like we got a lot more advanced technology than that thing looks. It's like I would have gone with personally. I would have gone with the old touch screen and a thin device there, kind of like their pads are. Blah blah blah. They got ordered. And they had to convince her. Blah blah blah. All this was irrelevant. Now they take them in. They do the scan there. They couldn't. They can't verify them. Apparently, you got to pay for fingerprints. You get a government discount. Like if you're gonna be locking them away, why would they? You already know they don't have any money. Why would you make them pay for it, or make the officers pay for it? That makes it to me like that make them less likely to do their jobs, making them pay for the fingerprints. But anyhow, we go through there filling out the paperwork. Was this it?
Tell Admiral.
Nope, it's not. Yeah, blah blah. No one's coming up. Blah blah blah. Kick him down. Figure it out. He's talking to him. They're fixing it. Blah blah blah. Oh, I where was? Oh, I had a perfect thing here. I had a perfect. Oh, hey man, I'm doing good, man. These jugs are good. Just remember, kids, jugs are bad. Mm-hmm. Okay. And hi, Penny, sit in. That's what you're. They can't do those basic things because the government put them out of business. Well, maybe time to put them back in business. To me, I'd say full course. But where's the hell's that one picture that I wanted? Blah blah blah. There, and he's all pissed off. They know where they. Oh yeah, they're talking about how hundreds of people are gonna die. I'm gonna mute this here.
Yeah, it's about they're going into the
We
Star
missed
Trek
it.
history right here about the Bell riots right here.
Yeah, but that's right here. This is where I have a fucking problem. Right here. You see the mistake that they made? Do you see the mistake?
The 15C thing right there?
Yes, right there. That's bullshit. We are fucking Americans. We will measure in anything but fucking metric. We don't use that shit, that bullshit. We run the fucking world. We do it. So people should be using our system. But no, we'll use anything other than metric. And if anybody wants to tell me otherwise, tell me that the next when we stop measuring fucking sinkholes, well, we were telling them how big they are by how many washers we could fucking fit into them. Or instead of saying like you got so many meters, we'll measure it. Hell, I I have seen videos where the guys will tell them that the board needs to be 3 dick lengths and whose dick it's supposed to be fucking be. So no, we will not use fucking metric. We'll use anything but fucking metric. That is my big problem right there. There. All right.
And a PvP was here. He'll say, "What's wrong with Celsius? Canada uses it."
Well, we ain't fucking Canada. All right. It's Jim. It's Pace. It's Jim. All right. So yeah. Well, now they're talking about the Bell riots where 200 people died. It's like, and it's caused such an uproar for change. I was like, well, 200 people died in a district. It all depends on who it was, you know, and what's the cover story. Because I've seen a lot of it. I've seen entire cities burned down over one person, but then I've seen dozens of people die, and nobody gave a shit. So they're trying to say it's going to be such an uproar, or it's going to cause such an uproar, which I highly doubt it. And they need proper mix. So this is the beginning, but the Bell riots aren't going to happen till Monday. And they're right in the district that it's all going to happen. Blah blah blah. And the reason it's called the Bell riots is because the guy named Gabriel Bell guarded the hostages so they wouldn't be killed, and in fact he died himself because of him. So blah. This lady says, "Fuck it, I don't give a shit. I feel bad for these people, but fuck it, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna keep propping up the system that's keeping people down." You know, they say, "Oh, there's no jobs." I guarantee you, they can make jobs. When the Great Depression hit, you know what? A lot of courthouses were built back then. A lot of roads were built there. The Hoover Dam was built because of the Great Depression. If it wasn't for the Great Depression, the Hoover Dam wouldn't have been built. We can. This is where they say, "Oh, there's no jobs." You make jobs. I'm pretty sure the military could use some cannon fodder. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, you will be on the front lines.
Well, you may be, but I'm at the age of the. I'm at the oh fuck we fucked up, we need more people age.
And what age is that, Gorilla?
What? I'm 32.
Well, I'm 28. I'm not sure what the age limit is for that.
Oh, you just hit the second wave of, or the first wave of, oh we fucked up. I'm in the second wave. Let's see. Germ says it's nice they actually look forward to get the day of the week right. Oh, did they actually get the day of the week right? I guess I didn't even notice that part. I was so pissed off about the Celsius part. There you go. Thanks, girl, for coming. Not a problem, Jim. If you want to come on up, Jim, you can. That type of behavior is why the Depression lasted longer in the U.S. than anywhere else. What, you think because they actually built programs and stuff? Built stuff? Got people back to work?
And I think what most of the term is that most of those jobs are probably government subsidized or government based jobs, sort of, where those new jobs are basically government assistance jobs or something.
Well, they're build projects to get Americans back to work. There instead of wandering around waiting for work to come. And the reason the Great Depression came around and crashed the economy is because people were over investing in products that were not worth it. If you ever want to see some really fun history on Great Depressions and all that, look at the great tulip stock crash. I believe it was somewhere in the Scandinavian countries. I want to say Denmark, but I could be wrong. Or it could have been the Netherlands. But people are investing so much in tulips. I mean, it was equivalent to like a tulip was worth a couple $100, and people finally got wise and they sold off their stock on tulips, and it just crashed the economy.
Yeah, I seen a video about that, and that crashed the economy so hard in that area.
Yeah, it's called the great. I think it's called the Great Tulip Crash or something like that. If not, it is now. But yeah, they're just gimme. She calls them gimmies, even though it's that's my problem. The thing there that they use. I don't know if they call them slang terms, and it wouldn't be racial. I don't know what would you call it? We call them ghosts, gimmies, and I can't remember what they call the mentally ill people. People here, but It's some kind of slang terms, but they wouldn't be like racist slang terms. What would it be considered?
I have no idea that term.
Sorry to say. You're fine. Stack of potatoes?
And hello there, Miss Gorilla Junior.
Hey, sit there and says hello. Sit there and says hello. You want to say hi back to him? You want to say hi to everybody watching? You just want to sit here and cry? You just want to sit on my lap?
Yeah, and she's like, Daddy, I want my candy. And you're like, no way, because I won't give you candy.
No, she just had one. Oh, damn it.
You were about...
right here. It's just general slurs. So, technically, if they're smart and they actually want money, they could sue her there for for discriminating against them and using slur.
Yeah, but that would just making the problem worse.
What, suing the government? Hey man, we need to sue the government. Yeah, but basically blah blah blah. Oh, my time was out. So here I hear he's flirting with her. He bought her 5 nights in a hotel. Thanks a lot, Cynthia. She probably heard you on that. Thanks a lot.
About what exactly?
One Piece. Well, you can't hear her?
One piece of what exactly? One piece of candy?
Yeah, because you mentioned it.
Yeah. Oh boy, so I just caused the nightmare for you to wake up, huh?
Yeah. All right, so blah blah. They're trying to find a place. It's overcrowded. They gotta sleep outside. Blah blah blah. They should have known that. And Cisco is appalled. Blah blah blah. Eventually, I might do a more in-depth thing on this, but tonight I just want to browse over this because it's not every day I get to live through actual Star Trek or through Star Trek history here, which I survived the first annual Bell Riot.
Yeah, and I would say that there's also criticism that says the homeless don't want help because due to their habits, and I say, like, just build proper housing for them and house them in there. I mean,
no,
well, you may.
Okay, here's problems with that. You can build them houses and all that, but if they're not gonna do the work to require them to stay in the house, they're just gonna end up being homeless because someone has to maintain the house. Someone has to pay for the stuff. You can't just throw a person in a house and expect them to live. They got to be able to maintain everything here. And out of that, a lot of these people, they do not want to give up their habits to get the. You can grab it. Well, and I guess you don't want it. I know you can grab it. I know that for a fact. But anyhow, where was I? The people with they say, "Oh, we'll help you. We can get you this place. We can do this. We can get you a job, but you have to give up your drugs." And they tell them they don't care. They don't want it. They don't care. All right, just a sec.
And that's why we have the homeless problem. The homeless don't want to give up their habits, whether it be drug or mental habits. And then, even if you do build the homeless shelters or housing projects to store the homeless, and you have a lot of empty houses, then what do you do with them? Do you put exacerbate another problem like the migrant crisis that's worse nowadays?
But here's also the thing too. We don't have enough housing the way it is now. What do you think? The price of houses there is skyrocketing. Like my house is worth 3 times more than what it was 5 years ago. Now, what are we going to do with those? Now, what do you think is going to happen if we start mandating that we give a homeless person a house there? the price of houses is gonna skyrocket. There. And let's see, Germ says just be grateful she's still not at the age of wanting attention. Be grateful she's still not at the age of wanting attention all the time. No, she wants it. She wants it all the time. She is at that age. Germs and Ty Penny's Germ. Just give her the box now. She'll get it out of you sooner or later. What box? The solution is to make asylums great again. Make asylums great again. That's a good one, Jerm. That's a good one. Eventually, I told you after the stream. Here. And here we get this jackass showing up. And he sticks. Oh, wow. They got their food. And this is where they're sleeping. And that there wouldn't be too bad of a shelter. I don't know what the weather is like in San Francisco.
There's always a morning mist to keep the temperatures low in the Bay Area.
All right, so blah 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 blah. The weather's not too bad. That wouldn't be too bad place to sleep.
Hello, Hakeem.
Yeah. Here they change their clothes for that. Hey Hakeem, welcome. You saying hi to everybody? Germ saying hi to Hakeem. Or I can pronounce it Hakeem. You get it? It's half a Haktua joke.
Yeah, from a certain country from the 1930s and 40s era.
Well, Haktua?
Hoktung.
No, Haktua was from that drunken bitch who got that one viral moment. There is now making six figures over her drunken slut ass.
And you wish you were her to make that money.
I want to be known more. Hey, I want to be known for more than knowing how to give a drunken blowjob. Oh, fuck! That's gonna get clipped, ain't it?
Well, not by me, but probably from other people that watch your streams, maybe, for sure.
I already know one person in the chat who's gonna clip it. And welcome, Chief Judge Finity. I wasn't measuring how hot they are. I'm just going by what they were saying. And nope, person I didn't think, wrong person I thought was gonna clip it. Hakeem clipped it. I mean, now.
Oh no, Resident Jim already did it. Oh my god.
No, it wasn't.
No, he said it. He said it already.
Oh, Germ got so Germ and Hakeem both clipped that. Oh, yeah.
I guess you're.
I guess I know. Now I feel like Bird. Now I can truly say I'm like Bird.
Yeah, and I gotta say, you're not gonna live that moment down forever now, especially with that clip there.
Hey, I don't really care. I don't really care. People want to clip me, go for it.
Don't worry, the situation will just blow over for you anyway.
Yeah. So he's sick. Bashir treats him, blah, blah, blah. Gets him all better, blah, blah, blah. Apparently he had some kind of infection for being beaten. Oh. Oh, damn it. I don't think we're this far. That's one thing I hate about this thing, blah, blah, fixing. They tell them they're getting a rally to start a protest and that. Blah, blah, blah. John Zia. See, this is another thing I call bullshit on. You really think the guy's gonna take her person he just met off and found her in the fucking streets, get her all nice clothes and all that, get her hair all nice, just to fucking take her to some fucking snazzy, dazzy, rich person's fucking cocktail orgy?
Well, to them, they're probably just a DEI hire before it became known today as.
Yeah. Don't worry, I won't make you sound too much like a drunk slut.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, so yeah, blah blah blah, more cocktail orgies, blah blah blah. And now they're spreading the word that they're gonna have a rally and tell the cops to go fuck themselves. All cops are bastard. They're BLM. I think I used all the appropriate buzz terms. So so I should be promoting an algorithm, right? YouTube. I use the proper terminology. I should be getting promoted here. What they don't show is the eyes wide shut party Jadzia had to attend after this. Is that the one where they ran the train on her? So, anyhow, they get robbed. This guy gets robbed and stabbed there. He's dead. But that dun dun dun. It's Gabriel Bell. Dun dun dun. Who could have fucking seen that coming? I know. I surely did.
So did I.
And let them go. They get robbed. Blah blah blah. And Cisco ends up with Gabriel Bell's idea. I wonder how that happened.
It's for narrative convenience and plot convenience.
So now they're all getting beamed down. He narrowed it down to like 18 different fucking things, times that they could have gone, but he got to beam down. Blah blah blah. So they're beaming down to different times there, and all of a sudden, the change should have happened right away. As soon as they beam down, the entire thing should have changed. Where Starfleet disappears and all the known outposts disappear. But no, they simultaneously changed it to for when it happened in the story. They should have done it right away, like they did it in um the Guardian Forever, the City on the Edge of Tomorrow. There we go. With the Guardian Forever, because as soon as Bones ran through the Guardian Forever, all of a sudden everything changed, and all of Starfleet disappeared, and the ship wasn't there, and everything, blah blah blah, except everything within that little bubble. So they knew Bones changed history. That they should have done that with this here, because we all knew something was going to happen as soon as they travel back in time. So why not make that change right away? Right, is to pad out the episodes with the communications with Starfleet thing. That's basically what it was. And blah blah blah. And so yeah, they're talking about that. So yeah, she's back at the thing there. And the riots start. This is where all 200 people get fucking killed. And Cisco, this jackass, and the two other guys are sitting there protecting the hostages. Well, that one guy wants to kill him. And Cisco takes the role of Gabriel Bell.
Well, he kind of had to in order to restore the timeline to somewhat salvageable.
Yeah. So now,
hey, like a Barbie advertisement right there.
Yeah, fuck Barbie.
Last time on.
Oh.
Well, you would like to do that to Barbie, but sadly you can't because she's worth too much.
It's what?
She's worth too much for you to nail her.
Nail who?
Barbie.
Oh, but fuck that skinny little anorexic bitch. Give me the fucking thick old fucking girls there. I want the thick fucking girls. Not no skinny little anorexic bitch. And
Oh,
G50 says, Hakeem, cheers. And what was that?
so you're saying you prefer fat chicks because they always need love too, don't they?
That's what? Hey.
Because they always need love too, like skinny chicks do.
Sure, we'll go with it. And let's see. This is the first time they checked in on the Defiant. It's been 3 seconds to them. Okay. And don't make me send Gorilla the PSA sit there.
I have no idea what that means.
It was a public service announcement. Like, are you talking about my disclaimer? But also, in the immortal words of Bird.
Well, you must be talking out your ass because I know your mouth knows better.
I know that. And yes,
yeah.
Jerm, I know that. Thank you.
Yeah, the bigger girls are better cooked anyways, Dan.
Do you know, Resolute Germ, do you have a big girl that as your fiance to satisfy your stomach area too, among other things? Yeah, shots are fired between me and you and Resolute Germ right now.
Yeah. So yeah, they're doing the fucking recap here. So now they're in the thing. They're barricaded in. Like really, this asshole pulls a gun on him. Blah blah blah. They're just back and forth assholes. He tells them to shut the fuck up. Blah blah blah. I'm actually surprised that this guy didn't get shot in the fucking face. Because he kept running his mouth.
It's Star Trek. You really can't kill anyone unless it's for a really, really good reason and as a last resort.
Sit there. We see thousands of people die in this show. Now, flat out, we've seen people flat out murdered in this show.
That comes later on in seasons 5 and on towards the latter half of DS9. Towards the beginning of DS9, they try not to do it. They try to stay true to the original idea of Star Trek and not go very dark and gritty in the last half of DS9.
Yeah. So blah blah. He tells them to shut the fuck up. So they're all cowering down. No, this was actually a brilliant idea. They brought all these people in the sanctuary districts in. They got the one guy to they managed to talk the one guy into letting them broadcast the stuff on the show. He said the readings would be great, but they're going to yank his license, which it sounds like a dictatorial move, but right on par with the Biden administration. But no, they broadcast their stories, make people feel bad for blah blah blah. Which half the people are going to be called bullshit, half the people are going to be showing sympathy. So, you know, I don't know. What's your thoughts on them doing that?
They're trying to draw sympathy
Yeah.
to the victims. And I would say, well, if you try to show their plight, it's a good idea. But if the mainstream and huge corporations are powerful, they could just block that signal and keep it blocked to the public knowledge. And here is where the ghosts start to change their opinion and their methods a little bit. Resolute Germ, is it on the stream only, or is it on Gorilla's end where you can't hear the sound? Germ, you may want to double check your wire connections. According to Resolute Germ, your sound's not coming in unless you're doing something with your daughter right now and you're muted and you're probably
Can you
being
hear me now? Can you hear me
Yes,
now?
yes, I can hear
Fucking
you.
A, how much did you miss? I was talking about them going back in time here with the 50s, you know. Ryan was kind of really stupid on this. He should have started in the middle, see if he recognized the history that he read in that fucking textbooks. Because that way, if the history matched, okay, then he knows he has to go to a later date. But if the history don't match, then he knows he has to go to an earlier date until it does match.
Yeah, well, they're trying to draw out the plot a little bit in this episode a little bit. And hello, Omnicast. It's good to see you.
Hey, Abby, how's it going? He goes, hey, fellas.
And Resolute Germ, as to your significant other, hopefully when she's out of cooking school, she doesn't cook too much to make you end up like a big boy like I am.
Yeah.
Resolute Germ.
And Jim, he says he's just not feeling well, so I understand. And Cynthia goes because he caught a germ. Hard to be on a pedal from the toilet, Jim. Not doing too well tonight. Well, get some Imodium.
Well, of course there is, Resolute Germ. Just say you're full of shit and you're on the panel.
Well, he'd be literally talking out of his ass.
Gorilla, you must be talking out your ass because I know your mouth knows better.
Let's see. It's out. Hey, Abby, welcome. And he goes, yes, you too. They say hey to everybody here. Well, I mean, you missed a good one there. Don't worry, I've only been clipped once tonight so far that I know of. He goes, yeah, I had Bird make that for me though. So yeah, we're just doing a bridge clips there because there's only one spot I really wanted to talk about here. But do you really think a person would have been smart enough in those sanctuary districts to protect the hostages? I don't think anybody would have been that smart.
Well, plus there's apathy settling in that area in society right now. So really, would they really care?
Yeah, nobody ever gives a shit because it don't affect. Like all these people riding, do you really think they they cared about whoever name who's ever been stabbed? You know, do you really think these people care about Palestine? No, they don't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck, but they just want an excuse to go out and burn and loot shit and get free shit. That's all they care about. They don't care about whatever, because half of them don't even know what the fuck they're chanting. You go up and ask them what does it mean from the river to the sea? Not a single one of them can answer that. Blah blah blah. It's just bunch of back and forth there. And what their demands are: reinstate the Jobs Act, close down the sanctuary districts, and all this useless stuff that you know damn well that the government's not going to do. You know damn well because nobody gives a shit. And Jim says hi, hi. Love it. Great 2-parter episode. Gabriel Bell equals Hawk from Spencer for Hire. There you go. So true, Gorilla. And welcome, Daniel's Hot Topics. Welcome.
Hey, Daniel.
Hey, I mean, if you want to come up here, you can and talk about the episode. I got the link at the top. I don't know if I ever pinned it. I doubt it. I doubt that if I pinned it. Oh, let's see. YouTube. Hey, Daniels.
Hi, buddy. How you doing?
You
Hey,
missed my
Daniel.
you missed my rant I went on earlier.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
and Daniel, were you able to find a link in X chat before I closed down my stream roughly an hour ago?
Well, I tried to go on. I went on Resolute Germ's X account. I added him, but I couldn't find the link.
You couldn't find them.
Yeah, well, I would say that YouTube and X have been kind of problematic with me so far right now.
Yeah, I got the link, but I was busy. I was on Mr. Lundell's at the time with their two-parter for Bird. All right. Oh, damn it. So his name was Earl Flint. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. They're fighting. And really, they tell their stories. Like, this is good stuff, but it's like not much to talk about. They just start bringing people in to tell their stories. They manage to get the. Oh, wait. No, wait. That's not when they're doing it. She's trying to set up a meeting with them. Which any smart person would have done an ambush there. I'm actually surprised they didn't already send the National Guard in. You know, because their government's not gonna sit around and talk. Either they're just gonna let the area sit there, riot and burn, or they're gonna go in there and crush it right away. They're not gonna sit there and try to fucking negotiate. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Oh, hi. Hakeem says hello to Ami and Daniel. Hi, Hakeem. Oh, I got it pinned now, Germ. And how could I watch Channel 90 on my computer? We're not, well, we're just reviewing it, but I could direct you to some sites if you want. Have Gorilla Dan add you to the group, Daniel. Oh, yeah. Cynthia could do it for you, or they send in RoboCop. Yeah, exactly. Just shoot him in the leg. Just shoot him in the leg. But you could. I'm not putting nail polish on you right now. Yeah, first of all, see the hostages. They show them at the live, blah blah blah. So they go in there. Now here's another thing that's the bullshit. Do you really think that they would send the one woman in there who probably hasn't seen any street duty at all in there by herself like this in a hostage situation? I call bullshit. Hello?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm calling bullshit on the scene here. They're sending in a woman who's probably never seen any street time duty in by herself in the middle of a hostage situation.
Yeah, I would say that's very illogical. They would have sent a few guards to guard her probably.
At least
But
one armed person, you know. But yeah, if anything happens, they don't have time to react.
well, either that or she's just bait there to make the situation for their convenience, for making it worse, to make them look like real terrorists.
You gotta make the woman strong, confident, and brave. You know, don't make it logical. I mean, I don't really have a problem with it. I'm just saying it's bullshit. and they think they want some breakfast, and they said breakfast for about 2,000. Well, they said they'll do it. Now they're talking this. She's having a problem. I can't remember what her problem is. She's either has high anxiety or blood sugar issues. But yeah, so Bashir's looking her over. Oh, she's hyperglycemic. That's right. I believe she was hyperglycemic.
Does that mean she overreacts a lot, or she needs food constantly to keep up her blood sugar?
No, she needs her sugar. She's one of those that she's gonna have to constantly scarf down like Twinkies and Ho Hos and not gain a fucking pound. Lucky bitch.
That sounds lucky. That sounds lucky.
Yeah, we all wish we had that, Daniel, to be skinny forever.
Yeah. Yeah,
so did you chow down? Did you get chow down on Twinkies all day? That's nice.
No, you gotta eat some real supper first. Like, I've seen Seattle PD do worse. No, go grab it. Let's see. Star Trek Starfleet Academy is filming now. Don't know how I feel about it. For some reason, not really excited. Well, that's because fucking Tilly's gonna be at a Starfleet Academy.
I'm not really excited. I mean, I don't know. It's gone. The excitement is gone. Everything is gone.
Well, that's because you got the same people who did Discovery. They're in it. It's gonna be Discovery 2.0. That's the reason Discovery got canceled. They didn't cancel because of low ratings, or else a lot of this shit would have been canceled. No, it's still it's getting Star Trek Discovery is gonna be Star Trek or Star Trek Academy is gonna be Star Trek Discovery 2.0. It's gonna be all the same cast there. And Tilly's gonna be the one in charge of fucking whatever, be a teacher or whatever.
Oh yeah, and a overweight woman overseeing fit Starfleet cadets that can outpace or not do her in every turn.
That's not it's not because she's a woman or nothing. But you're telling me that a person who is bigger than me, and I'm not the smallest person here. So someone who's more out of shape than I am can win 2 marathons, and one of them is in a freaking hostile and inhospitable conditions, can win a fucking marathon and not even fucking train for it.
Nope.
I'm not making comments that she's fat and all that, because as we discussed earlier, there I like the thicker girl, but the fact that they made the character so unbelievable. Yeah, going to be another thrilling adventure on Paramount Plus. I thought Sundance was bought about. Oh shoot. Let's see. The tab has to go. So yeah, basically nothing much. They just sit there and talk. The hostages think they're dead. They have an argument. Like there's nothing really much to talk about. They come down. They're in the hippie generation. And they're like, "Get far out, man," because we all have to get high, on marijuana. But remember, kids, drugs are bad. Okay. Wait! You want regular milk and not strawberry milk? What's wrong with you, kid? Something's wrong with my kid. She wants the regular milk instead of the strawberry. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Well, nobody's saying a damn thing. And what the hell happened here? Damn it! I accidentally clicked it. Yeah, millions of people watched it. Oh yeah, she comes up through the sewers and that. Millions. So blah blah blah. They're starting to argue. So they think they're actually gonna make a change. They're going looking for the. They go looking for the com badge. Well, Cisco stayed behind. They found it because you talk about the aliens and all that. Yeah, you got the one crazy person. She just trades it for the pin.
Tell me, why does that actor look familiar? What else has he been in?
Who? Which jackass are you talking about?
The crazy bald guy.
I don't know. He'd be too long. It'd take me too long to look him up on the credits.
I mean, because he looks familiar. I think I've seen him somewhere else. I watched. I just can't place him exactly.
There you go. It's Clint Howard. There you go. Thank you. Ron Howard's brother. Thank you for that, Ami. Let's see. Something we are one. Same thing. We are one big happy. We are one big happy family. I don't know. Thanks a lot, Ami. You got that fucking song stuck in my head.
Well, I gotta say, Germ, if I just forgot his name, but if
Clint Howard.
No, who's the new Star Trek head hack of the Star Trek projects?
Oh, Jar Jar Kurtzman.
Oh yeah, that one. If Kurtzman's contract is about it gets renewed, whoever buys out Paramount, well then you're screwed. If the rumor is true about that, unless it is a dead rumor.
Well, I think that was one of the sticking points. They had to get rid of him. They better hope the Skydance deal gets done. Paramount can't afford to get any government get the government looking at them. You really think it's that? And hey, Jim.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, nothing.
Hey, Jim.
Just got one good grant and got clipped one time, so doing pretty good.
Yeah, you was doing that singing and wax was coming out my ears.
Well, thank Avi for that one. It's all his fault.
There you go.
And please show the shot of O'Brien doing the peace sign. Oh, do you got a timestamp here? And let's see. We can hear you. They're just trying to make you paranoid, gorilla. Yeah, and then Alex Klutzman. I'm not sure when. Let's see. I'm not even sure about what time it's stamped. It's around. I know it's after that. Oh,
Omnicast, can you give Gorilla a certain time frame bridge to search through, roughly? Unless he's right there.
I got it. Yeah, there they go, the peace sign.
Peace.
There you go. That's what you're looking for, Robbie?
The peace and a smile.
There. Billy is a fraudulent million. If there any justice, half the board will be in prison. Oh, you really think, Jeremy? You really think a rich person's going to go to jail? That's a good one. Unless they're a conservative, they're not going to end up in jail.
Oh, don't worry. If they have enough connections, enough fall guys, they probably can escape the prison by just laying like 12 fall guys take the fall for them instead of them themselves. Yeah. There's always an scapegoat somewhere.
Yeah. And Ami says, when they beam out, oh, yeah, I found it. He goes, yes. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for the copyright claim, though, Ami. Yeah. Thank you.
He likes that section.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, they eventually found him. And here they're getting ready to store. Now, this is the action I expected it from the beginning. The governor getting impatient to storm the gates. Because the rumors that the hostages are dead. Oh, might as well turn the fucking captions off. They're way off. So this is where they find out that So yeah, they recognize it. So they go and storm the gates here. Or wait, he said His son sticks around. Oh, nope, claim. Jim, are you having any thoughts about the stuff we already covered?
I just came from downstairs, just having my dinner. I didn't catch much of anything except for when I said hi. I mean, I do remember parts of this. I mean, it's been a while.
Okay.
Jim, was it a nice pasta dinner or a nice steak dinner? What'd you have for dinner?
Poor man's meal, bologna.
A bologna sandwich, huh?
Yeah, I'm poor.
Well, in this economy, we probably are all poor.
We're all poor, not just one. All of us.
Yeah. So anyhow, they storm in there and they just shoot them all there, and he goes, "Doesn't it look like we're dead, you dumb shit?" This that would have been like the one time it would have been acceptable to swear in Star Trek. There, so they don't do that.
Yeah, Star Trek has so much enlightened dialogue that they don't want to cuss and swear a lot. Unlike new Trek, they do it all the time.
Yeah, but this is like back in the past, you know. Like they swore a lot in Star Trek 4.
Yep.
Like it would have been acceptable to call them like dipshits or dumbasses or something.
Double dumbass and all that.
Double dumbass on you.
No, that was that there was different with Kirk. No, but I'm talking about the guard coming out of there going, "Does it look like we're dead, you dipshits or you dumbasses?" I would have accepted that.
Would you please shut off that damn noise?
Yeah. And the hell they are your whales.
Yeah. They're big and fat.
Yeah.
Well, Jim. Hopefully they're not all female, because then the gorilla may sort of go and see if he can hook up with one.
Let's not get sick here, man. Weirdo.
Let's see. All YouTubers are poor. Make gorilla less poor by donating to the stream.
Yeah.
At the top of the chat. Thank you.
Donate to that car fund, the liquor fund, the YouTube
fund. Property tax fund.
Oh, that's coming up.
Right now I need to come up with $500 by October 18th.
Ooh.
Or better yet, why not donate some money to Jim's production stuff and make some props and some more Star Trek videos, more quality ones too. Every little bit helps Jim. And then here comes up a phaser at me from Jim saying, "Fire at will. Screw you, Daniel."
Yeah, so they come out, they give them the ideas, they'll mark them among the dead, and that's how Gabriel Bell's name gets in there. Yay, and then they just get to explain that to Starfleet.
Yep. Well, he took the ID to keep Bell's name in there, but it's kind of hard to explain that the picture has changed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it sort of changed a little bit of history, but not much.
Yeah. And, and most of the things that people were talking about that I noticed was not the actual episode itself, but how the social aspects of it are coming true today.
Yeah.
And have a good night, Penny.
Night, Penny. Take care.
Good night, Penny.
No, I'm not done streaming yet.
Yeah, and I will tell you this: we all need our pennies. Hopefully, Penny has her pennies to stay with her.
Well, her laptop's dying, so
she had to. Yep.
What? I don't know what. No, but yeah, because if you think about it, the sanctuary districts were the government solution to homelessness, drug problems, and mental illness. Just shove them all to one area and board it off there, so that which I can see it happening in a pinch, But it's one of those you create your results are the conditions you create there. You're not gonna solve the problem, but instead cover, just hide it from sight there. You're gonna get the conditions that they featured in this episode, and I think except for my one major unforgivable complaint in there, uh, it was a solid idea, and it showed exactly what would happen when you create those conditions for people to be in. I'm not sure if I'm making sense or I'm talking out of my ass. One of the two.
Well, it shows that even when they block off a section and give it to everybody, they still don't take care of the properties. They keep running them down.
Yeah, well, we were talking about this earlier. You can't just throw a person in give a person a house in there, because if they don't have the means or the wherewithal to maintain it, it's just going to come crumbling down, and you're right back where you started.
Yep. Because they don't care.
There. And a lot of these people, there's a lot of people who are on the streets there. If you told them that they'd have to give up their drugs, they'll tell you to fuck off. They don't want to give up their life. They like their lifestyle.
Yeah. Well, I know people that's on welfare and that, and they'd rather stay on that because they make more money than actually going out and working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing.
That pisses me off too.
Yeah.
Like I bust my ass every day.
Same here. Except I'm off for 4 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday now.
Oh, you're off 4 days now?
Yeah, and I've been working on Breach 2, the next fan film coming out at the end of next month. If I make it.
So, Jim, tell me, is your vacation a double-edged sword? True, you do love the rest, but then you don't make any money in those 4 days, though.
No, but I get stuff done around the house and get other stuff done. I don't sit around all day and being on a computer all day. I am now.
I am when I'm home.
Yeah.
And let's see, sorry.
When you're home from a long day, yes, you can sit in front of a computer the rest of the night, but not all day long. But of course, I've been up and down all day, so.
Well, I do that on some of the weekends too. I'll sit in front of the computer playing Minecraft a lot, but it's the weekends there. Let's see. Resolute Germ says, in reality, the cities as a whole became the sanctuary. Yeah. A lot of these cities became, and states have even said they become sanctuary districts.
Yep.
It's like, well, and personally, I think fine if you don't want to enforce the law and law there and tell us to fuck off, then we should just cut off your funding. That's my personal thought, though. And hey, Arabic, welcome.
Hello, Arabic.
Okay.
Welcome aboard.
Oh my.
Oh my.
All right, but I think that's a good place to wrap it up. I gotta go take care of. I got some stuff to take care of. I gotta start my supper yet. I got some apple butter pork loin.
That sounds good.
Pork loin.
Pork
meat.
Yum.
Hey, I seen a sign there that the P got broken off or was missing from the pork sign there, so it said orc, and someone put a thing on there that said meat's back on the menu, boys. Yeah. So Oh shoot, I gotta check some. All right, we'll do our things here.
Did you
I
say
got.
shoot?
Hey, I'm not that polite. We don't censor ourselves on this channel.
Well, Jim, he did shoot twice, and he got 2 kids for it.
Hey, my method has a 99% success rate. Don't worry about that 1% failure.
That sounds like a personal problem. You pushed too hard, damn it.
I wasn't fast enough. Oh,
And
shit.
Germ
So,
says,
Germ says, that's a very orky thing to say.
orky dorky.
Well, I need to get that up. I gotta get that drum beats thing.
You want some drums?
No, you know that that's crash and cymbal bad joke thing.
That one?
There you go. That works.
I can always make you a wave and send it to you.
He probably would really like that from you, Jim. He's just too proud to ask for it. He is.
Hey, I can sit here. I can sit here and push all these buttons. There's about 50 buttons here, and all he's got to do is go through his editing program and cut it all out. Ain't that fun?
Yeah. No, the one I'm talking about here is share screen. Or oh wait, that's an ad. Damn it!
Ding ding.
You stupid.
You may have to type in the sound effect that you're looking for right there. Maybe right there.
This is what I'm looking for.
Hopefully it's right.
That one.
There it is.
Yeah, so all right, so I guess a good spot to wrap it up. I'm gonna go have a fire. We got Jep Nerdy. There's like Jep Nerdy an hour. T's going live in an hour.
Damn.
Let's see. Netters Network's going live in 2 hours. All kinds of stuff to go visit tonight.
Well, I'm glad I did a morning show second time.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you, Eric Sounder, for coming. He has a couple videos on his channel. Make sure to check them out there. Let's see. Thank you, Resolute Germ, for coming. Let's see. It's Andromeda on Tuesday. On Thursday, it's Nerd Roundtable. Then Saturday, it's Saturday Morning Cartoons. There will be a poll in the chat. Then he'll also put the intros to the cartoons we watch on the channel there sometime. And hello, hey Boomer Explorers, we're just wrapping up. But this is one that you got to rewatch there. We did a quick run through the episode there. We had an epic rant. I got clipped. Let's see. So
Damn it, Boomer.
Boomer does watch parties 3 times a week there. I know at least Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. There, then he puts the trailers to those movies on his YouTube channel. So make sure to check them out. Steve will be live Monday instead of tonight. Okay, so we'll just scoot everybody over to Jep Nerdy here in about 45 minutes, unless somebody has something else they wants.
Just keep watching Commoner Productions, I guess.
Thank you, Penny, for coming. I know there was another one. Thank you, Hakeem, for coming. Scrolling. Thank you, Chief Judge Finity, for coming. And yep, there's where Hot keeps it clipped to that, and Jerem says I've already clipped it.
And there's also DJ Play Nice if you're able to find him for another call out.
Yeah, thank you, DJ Play Nice, for coming. Alrighty, so we'll start with you, Daniel.
I got nothing going on.
Nothing? All right, Jim, how about you?
Hey, at Commodore Productions, like I said, we're doing Breach 2, which is the next fan film coming out. I spent about 3 or 4 days already on it. It's coming together a little slowly, but we'll eventually get there.
Yeah. And
that's about it.
Boomer's going, argh.
Yeah, you know Bloomer.
Yeah. And Hotkey says, see you guys, and thanks for the stream, girl. Not a problem. I just want to make it quick because it's not every day I get to celebrate events in Shrek right when they happen. Because it is the 0th anniversary of the Bell Riots.
Yep.
And I know I should go back and edit the picture into YouTube there for the thing.
Oh yeah, and to anyone that's wondering if Gorilla is still doing his 1,000 subscriber challenge, he needs as many subs as possible, as soon as possible, for him to get tased. To get to 1,000 subs.
Well, we're already past the 15th, which was the goal.
Well, you didn't say which month
I'll change
of the 15th. You didn't say which month of the 15th.
What do you got going on? What do you got going on? Sit down there.
Well, besides me trying to upload a new video to YouTube every at the beginning of every week, I usually cover different sci-fi TV shows or movies. I do my Transformers Prime watch parties on Fridays at 8 p.m. Pacific time, but the timestamp just flex depending on what time your Walton stream ends, or if you're not doing one that Friday. And I do my live streams between 2 and 4 p.m. Pacific time on Saturdays, and I do cross streams with other people like Gorillas, Random Thoughts, and Resolute Germ, and they do allow it. Let's see, is that all I said? Oh yeah, if you want to check out my YouTube channel, just type in the subtitle that's underneath my avatar. My YouTube channel should come up that way. Just type in Sci-Fi Sit Down. My YouTube channel should come up like that, and you can scroll down my video list, see what I make, and all that. Beyond that's all I have to say. I'll turn over to Gorilla's Random Thoughts for him to wrap it up to take care of his kid and have dinner.
Well, I wrap it up now. I'll tell you that right now. But anyhow, tomorrow there may or may not be a Sunday cinema. If it's not posted by 5 o'clock. Oh, actually, no, I'm not skipping that. I may or may not have a Sunday cinema. I'm not sure when I'll be getting back from my sisters there. And Germ says 57 suburbs, and we get Gorillas X to tase them live on stream. Yeah, but we got to have it within a time frame here. But I am pushing. I am trying. I made a bunch of shorts today. But anyhow, let's see. Tuesday will be a cigar lounge. Wednesday, 2 more episodes of Freaks and Geeks. Maybe 3. We did 3 last week. Let's see. And we'll do 3 episodes of Border Town on Thursday. And we should be back to the Waltons next Friday. Then we should be back to a regular DS9 next Saturday. It says, if you don't, I'll stream something tomorrow.
Alrighty. Is that the stream from the bathroom? Just asking.
Yeah, we'll see him flowing.
And let's see. Boomer says, "I'm running it from outer space tomorrow night." Cool.
Yeah, well, I do have a question for Germ. Do you think he'll be well enough to do a stream tomorrow, or do you think he'll still be on the ill effects of your illness tomorrow?
It's just food. It's just food poisoning from eating an egg sandwich out of the gas station bathroom.
Yeah.
That's all. So,
Depends.
so with that, you guys have a good night, and remember to be a gorilla.
Good night, everyone.